Are you on your way? Are you coming soon to me?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by today's title, this is going to be a little tutorial on how I edit my videos. Now, let me give a disclaimer. I know I'm not the best editor. Like, even now, I'm still perfecting my editing skills and finding my editing style. But as for right now, this is how I like to edit my videos. So I was like, why not just give a tutorial on how I edit my videos. Okay, so what I use to film my videos is my iPhone. I have the iPhone 11. But if you use a camera, that's okay too. But for me personally, until I get a camera, until I feel like I'm consistent enough to get a camera, I use my iPhone. And what I edit on is my iPad. I use my iPad to edit. So I film on my iPhone, and then I edit on my iPad because I have my Apple account linked, so it transfers the footage, so I don't really have to like plug anything in or anything like that, since it's linked to both of my Apple accounts. What I film on my phone appears on my iPad, which makes it 100% easier for me to transfer the footage from my phone to my iPad. So that's one thing. That's how I transfer my footage. But I know people who have cameras have to use like a little cord or something like that and plug in their SD card to whatever device they're editing on. But for iPhone users or phone users, or for me, an iPhone user, I just have both my accounts linked, and they send the footage over. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how I import my clips. So as you can see, I already have this video like imported because it's a pretty long video, but I'm just gonna import my intro for you guys and show y'all how to do that. So I just select the clip that I want, which it might take a little while or not, and then that's how you import the clip. You just click the plus, and then for if you weren't going to upload, like if you didn't already have it already in, you just click new project and select which ones you want, and then those would import into the video form like this. As you can see, I just have my intro and then the rest of my footage like that. It's just plain and simple, just importing the footage. Really simple, really easy. Now, like I mentioned, or did I not mention it? I don't remember. But I use CapCut, obviously, if y'all see. I use CapCut to edit, so, and I use the free version. I don't know, I haven't paid for, CapCut Pro, because some people say it's worth it, some people said it's not. So I haven't personally paid for it yet, but I do use CapCut to edit all my YouTube videos. I also use CapCut to edit my mini vlogs on TikTok. If y'all haven't already, go follow me on TikTok. But yeah, I use CapCut. It's been the best editing software for me. Editing my YouTube videos is pretty easy to use. So, and it on the iPad, so it's pretty easy for me to use. This is what I use, and like I said, it just works best for me and how I edit my video. So whatever works for you, but for me, I use CapCut free. Not premium, but free. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to do a rough cut. A rough cut is when you take a clip, like say you have a part of your video that you don't want, like that. You just select the clip and you see split, you click split, and then it's just split the clip, and then you would click delete, and that's how you get a rough cut. Basically, a rough cut is going through your video and getting rid of every unwanted clip or unwanted part of the video out. So therefore, when you start to edit the text and stuff like that and the effects, your video's already to be edited, and you won't have to worry about removing those in the future because you already did. But, and if you want to bring back a clip, you just click this little arrow, curved arrow, and it brings it back. And if you click it again, it undo the split. But it's pretty easy. But say you want to do previews. Now, a preview of your video is like the clips in the beginning of your video that just shows what the video is going to be about. You want to choose really interesting clips and clips that stand out in order for people to stay tuned into your video. So say if you're doing a maintenance vlog, you would do clips of your maintenance and just cute little clips and clips that stand out enough for you as the viewer to want to stay and watch the video. So you would clip your video like that, and then you would click this button. When you swipe over, it says duplicate, and you would duplicate it. Then you would take the video, drag it over all the way to the beginning, and it would be dragged to the beginning of the video. Therefore, you just continue doing that with clips, like split it clip, duplicate it, drag it. Now I'm just doing random clips, so because for the example, and as you can see, they're before my intro, so I would do like the preview, and then I would do the clips before I've had my intro. So like you as a viewer, like I said, be like, oh, this looked like a really interesting video, let me continue watching it. So that's how you do that. But it's fairly simple. Like, as soon as you like get into the editing, like edit all the time, it becomes really easy for you to like process what you're doing and quick, because it only takes me about not even a day to edit a video. I can edit a video in like 3 hours if I'm like really into it and really like, you know, editing the video. I can edit it quickly, like within two hours, and have it uploaded that same day if I really wanted to. But okay, so now I'm gonna show you guys how to add music to your video. So you would click this little music icon, it says audio under, and then I like to click the extract button. Now you would just choose a video, which would obviously be the video where your music is coming from. I usually just look up non-copyrighted music on YouTube, and hopefully sometimes it gets copyrighted, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, but just change it, I guess, because I always make my videos go through the copyright, you know, just to make sure. But you just click the video where the sound is coming from, click extract and add audio, and then it would take your video and it would take your audio. It would take away the video, but keep the audio so you can have the music in your video. I usually like using the like songs when I'm doing my preview of the video with my intro, or like say if I'm like doing a little montage like of like me cleaning or something, I will add that so it can like, you know, be more aesthetically pleasing and just look, you know, the par. But you can always like click the music and have it fade in and out. Yeah, like I said, but you could always have it fade in and out the video just to make it more flowy. That's always, I always have my audios faded in and out just so it flows better. It's just not like coming out of nowhere. It's just like, you know. But that's what I do personally. So if you don't do that, that's cool. But that's how I like to do it. And you can always like split it and crop out parts of the song you don't want overall. But that's how I do it. That's what I do. Like I said, I use non-copyrighted music from YouTube. I just screen record, extract the audio, add it to my video, fade it, clip it to how I like, and then you have the music added to your video. Same with the sound effects. I have sound effects audio saved. So it's basically the same thing. You go to audio, click extract, and I have them right here. Add and extract audio, or extract video. And I like to crop it to whatever audio I'm using. And you see, that's the little pop. Let me show you again. And you know, just. And then if you have to clip out any other audios, that's like follow behind it, because I use a compilation of, I just screen record and then, you know, add it. But that's how I do my sound effects and my music. So if that's what fits you and easier for you, like I said, this is like CapCut. So I don't know how it is on any other editing software, which I'm probably sure it's the same way. But for CapCut, that's how I do it. For text, okay, so let's talk about text. So you would click that T, like I already just showed y'all. You click the T again, and you can type in anything like that. And then as you can see, CapCut comes with all these different fonts that you can download and use, or you can download your own fonts. I have these fonts right here. This font is what I use for my thumbnail, but you can also download your own fonts. I use thefont.com to download my fonts onto CapCut, and it's just, you can choose from more fonts, like so many fonts. It's a website. It has so many different fonts that you can choose from. So if you want to choose your own fonts and not want to use the CapCut fonts, you can always download your own on thefont.com. But like I said, here's how you do text. These are the different styles. You can change the color of the text if you want to any color. Yeah, you can just change it to any color. You can add it like with the stroke, change the stroke color. You can add a background to it. You can add a shadow. You can add anything. And you could also add animation to it, which is just like you know, different animations, paid or free animations. I usually like adding animations to mine just to make the video more, you know, I usually add an animation with a sound effect just to make it more, you know, yeah, but that's what I do personally. But that's basically how you do text. Like I said, this editing software is so simple. Like CapCut is so simple, paid or free is simple, easy to use for new beginner YouTubers, and I highly recommend it. And I think I'm always going to use CapCut, like always. I can never see myself using Final Cut Pro because it seemed too hard for me. But CapCut is just, she that girl. Okay, guys. So now I'm going to give y'all a little thumbnail tutorial while I'm at this. So I use Canva for my thumbnail. Well, actually, I use two different apps. I use Canva and Fonto. Obviously, I use Canva for the pictures, and then I use Fonto for the fonts and to align it. I click create a design, then I click YouTube thumbnail, and then it takes me obviously to the page. I go down to elements. I scroll down to grids until I see the 4 or the 3, but I think I'm gonna use the 4 today. Well, this is gonna be a thumbnail for our actual video, so let me take this real serious. Then I go to my camera roll, and then I go to images, and I just select all the images. Well, yeah, I just select all the images for, I'm just going to choose some random ones actually. That's not even going to be the real thumbnail. But just choose random images, and then I hold them down and take them to, don't mind this picture selection. I just select the different pictures, okay? And then I take it and I add it to the thumbnail. And this, I use Canva strictly just so I can get the photos to align nicely. And then I go to spacing and I just get rid of the space so they're all like together. And then I save it. And it saves. It downloads and saves just like that. And then I just save it to my contacts. Oh, not my contacts. I said contacts because I've seen it. But I save it to my camera roll. And then I head over to Fonto. I click the little camera icon. I click photo album. And then I click the picture. And I click done. And this is where I also use to, you know, like I said, I use this one to put the fonts on there. And this like gives me many more options to like do with the fonts. So I'm just going to choose a random font. And then I like make my text. You can make it any style, any color. I usually like to match the color of the font to the thumbnail so everything flows nicely. Not exactly, but you know, like the shades and stuff. So I'm just gonna make it pink for now. And then you can add a stroke like that. You can make it thick, colorful, anything. And I like to always add like a little shadow with a blur to mine just so it stands out even more. Shrink it a little bit like that. And like I said, you can always change it to different fonts. I have so many different fonts. Like I said, I used thefont.com to get my fonts, so I'm putting y'all on for use thefont.com. And then I just, you know, align it to the middle or whatever, however I make my thumbnail. I just click this little box at the bottom and I click save image and it saves it. And then I just add it to my video. But that's basically it. This is a little short video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, share, subscribe, turn your post notifications on so you can get notified every time I post. I really hope this little tutorial helps. Like I said, when I get into my own like editing, like when I really perfect my editing to something I really like, which will probably be never because you always want to try something new, I would probably do another tutorial, or you know, this is just the basics. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Turn your post notifications always to go in there for every time I post. Make sure you follow all my social medias down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.